Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Deep Root Solutions, the new healing paradigm. Right now, if we look around us, we are seeing that the world is in shambles. The world is broken. Individuals are broken. Marriages are broken. Homes are broken. Communities are broken. The world is in a broken state, a profoundly broken state. This is by design. This is related to the Quranic Adam alayhi salam narrative, as well as the Iblis, the accursed one narrative. And this is related to the corruption of the earth, which includes the corruption of our very earth, our very sacred clay, and the corruption of the world around us, as well as the murder of our connection to our ancestors, as well as murder of our potential descendants. So this is all interconnected. So we need to shift now from any type of an authoritarian supremacist paradigm into a healing paradigm. Now, healing is related to the word wholeness. So it's related to heal is to make whole. It's a whole making process. So I said that we've got previous paradigms which are totalitarian. So you've got totalitarian is the shadow side of holistic. We should be living holistically, organically, and purely. The dark side of that, the shadow side of that, is totalitarian. It's authoritarian. It's control freak. It's possessive. It's a slave system. We need to move out of all expressions of that. And we need to move out of all falsity, all lies, and into the truth. We are to be caliphs of the earth. And as caliphs of the earth, we are not to be owners, because the totalitarian model is an ownership model. It's a slave model. We are to be free, sovereign, upstanding, upright men and women that are mature, beautified, dignified, and full of integrity. We are to be made whole and upright. So as to this healing paradigm, what we've seen is that we've got, broken bodies all around the world, and it's on the increase. More and more people are dying and suffering from all different types of devastating experiences. Strokes, heart attacks, clotting issues. Because of masking, then we're going to be having issues related to teeth and meth mouth, like an expression like meth mouth, where it's called mask mouth, where there are bacterial infections leading to various pneumonias and illnesses. Anytime we have tooth decay, that leads to deeper problems within the body. So we need healthy teeth to have a healthy body. So right now what we need holistic, dentists and healers. We need healers of the body as a whole. So we need people that understand anatomy, that understand the body systems, and know how to do cleansing and purification and detoxification, who know how to do nutrification and strengthening of the various body systems, to purify out all the garbage. We need people who understand energy and postural medicine, breath work, going back to natural breath and to deep breathing. We need people who understand, and when I say postural medicine, I mean things that are related to stretching, to proper posture in order to have optimal, efficient energy flow throughout the body systems. So we need to switch to this paradigm of healing. We are meant to be healers. Even when we talk about Isa alayhi salam returning, which there are many different ways we could look at what this means on an individual and a collective level. And he is an exorcist. He casts demons out, but he's also a healer. So I would argue that the healing paradigm will be manifested and perfected and matured with his return. However, in the time of the rightly guided one, alayhi salam, he will be already a forerunner of Isa. So he will be guiding the people to health and well-being, an organic, purified way of life, beginning with hijrah of the heart, tawbah, and tazkiyah. This is absolutely essential, and I'm very certain about this. If we are to stand a chance and survive this genocide attempt, to survive the attempted enslavement of the human species and of all species in this world, then we need to make sure that we turn away from all artificiality, all lies, all falsities. So we're talking on an intellectual level, on an energetic level, on a spiritual level, on holistically. View everything holistically from every single angle. So the healing paradigm, what we need, we're going to need healers. Matter of fact, certain places are very dangerous to go right now. I'll let you fill in the blanks. So what we need to do is we need to be more skilled. We need to have medicine cabinets that have and kitchen pantries and that are full of healing herbs and spices. We need to make our food our medicine, our drinks our medicine. We need to learn how to do contrast bathing, to use compresses, to do all the basic healing, to do suturing at home if necessary, make poultices, we need to find foods and spices that are anti-parasitical. So we need healers. Anybody who's knowledgeable about these things is very important. Also, we need midwives who are experts in postural medicine, in natural birthing methods, that are experts in nutrition, in massage. We need to be practicing these things at home, and we need to share these skill sets. So we're going to need experts in these various fields that are collaborating, because this is a collaborative effort if we're to pull through this and survive and thrive. Because I believe that we are to survive and thrive this. However, we're about to take a heavy hit as humanity. This is all part of the prophecies. There's much that we can do, but it begins with you. And it begins with you making the intention to come out of all falsity and all illusion. This is the Hijrah of the heart. Hijrah of the heart is related to whole making, to becoming an upright human being. So this means that anybody who already has knowledge, so think about these things. We need to develop expertise in breath work, in postural medicine, so stretching, in exercise, in massage, in body tapping, in cleansing, detoxing, and purifying the body and the mind. We need to be able to rid ourselves of all the garbage that's accumulated within the bodily construct, within the mental construct, and to be purified and made whole. We need to become upright as individuals and as a collective, as humanity. So this is the healing paradigm shift, and this needs to be worldwide. What I would like to see is that people within the prophetic tradition lead the way with this, and I would love to see the Muslimin be at the forefront of this paradigm shift and shift to an organic way of life. Also, we'll discuss in another video the need for Muslim-owned businesses that are on the cutting edge of ethics and purity, that do small batch crafts and food and agricultural products that are ethical and pure to the greatest extent possible, minimizing suffering and pain to any creatures whatsoever. Because energetically, we cannot afford to be tied into causing suffering to others. We do not want to be involved in tyranny or oppression or enslavement in any respects. We need to be caliphs of the earth, which means not to be owners, not to be dominators, not to be controllers or authorities over, but instead to be protectors, to be caretakers, to be guides, to be guardians, and to be gardeners of your body, gardeners of your mind, gardeners of our family life, of our communities. So there's much to be considered within this holistic paradigm and within the healing paradigm. But inshallah, we shall take the steps to be made whole and upright and to come into our maturity, because this is related to the prophecies about the harvest that Isa alayhi salam discusses. You'll notice that I'm drawing information from the broader prophetic tradition. I'm very comfortable with this because there is key information all around, and we can recognize through critical mindedness and through intuitive discernment, we are capable of recognizing through Allah's guidance. We can recognize where corruption is located within the earlier traditions, and we can find what is beautiful and excellent and beneficial within it. If we can apply critical methodologies to Hadith, then we can certainly apply these to older scriptural traditions. So we need to purify everything right now because so many lies have infiltrated into the prophetic traditions. We can see the corruption of every single prophetic tradition on the planet, including the Islamic one. But there is an aspect of Islam that remains pure and pristine, but we have to remove all of the garbage that is accumulated and that is obscuring our view, preventing us from seeing things correctly. And therefore, if we do not see reality as it is, then we cannot behave appropriately, and we fall into disharmony and disrepair. So it's time to come out of a broken, lowly, humiliated state into one of integrity, into one of respect, dignity. We are not to be supremacist, but we are to come into our maturity. So inshallah, we will leave the sunan of the shayateen behind once and for all, seeing through it, and we shall come into the true sunnah of the purified prophetic way and honor the best of mature humanity. Peace be upon all of those who have laid the groundwork, all of the beautiful, excellent prophets and their inheritors. Until next time, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.